Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead. I'm wearing my suit this time, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2. Justice for All. Case 2. Turnabout Sisters? I think? Anyway, right. We are talking to this lady about the murder that we think Maya didn't do, but Maya thinks she did, and then we're going to talk to her, and we're going to talk to her about it, and the murder, and we ran into her again, and she seems like an idiot, but that might be to our benefit? But I played the game before, so I know everything, and then... Anyway. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other. Okay. One of these days I have to work. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. That is much louder than I thought. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? You're watching some football. Nice, Gamer Love 64. Never thought too much of it myself, but you know. I don't know what I hope to add to the conversation by saying that. Anyway, enjoy. Yeah. Well, also welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't know why I'm so out of it today. Doesn't matter. What? No, no. How old do you think I am? Wow, that's way louder than I thought it would be. All right. Hey, Firewall, hail Myro Hedong? Yeah, sure. Anyway, the victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Oh, the soul lock. What is that? Huh? Wait, what voice did I even do for Pearl? I don't remember.
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick?
How have you been, Arrow? I've been doing just fine, Firewall. How you been doing?
You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Wait, what?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Cyclocks, Mr. Nick.
Cyclocks, huh?
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it is only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how? One thing I will say, people do kind of diss Ace Attorney 2, but I will say I actually kind of like the soul lock mechanic. Thought it was kind of cool. So have to make your Persona 4 golden thumbnail. I usually just take a picture of myself and put it on the thumbnail, but yeah, I can see why that wouldn't be that easy for everyone. Geef Mr. L, welcome to the stream, Geef Mr. L, welcome, how you doing? Unlock, but how? Oh?
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it'll hurt you. If you don't think you'll have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this Cyclock thing a try. Okay, I'm gonna ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray? Good, and you? I'm doing just fine, Mr. L. Thanks. What's the Pokemon Kratos loves the most? Altria? Altaria? No, wait, that feels like stupid. I was gonna do like an Atreus thing, but just for all can be a mixed bag in the first playthrough, and I get why most people won't play this game too often, but none of the cases in this game are downright bad. Exactly, yeah, that's the thing. I don't think any of these cases are bad. Granted, the first one was a little silly with the whole memory loss thing, but ultimately, you know, Ace Attorney is silly. That's just kind of what it is. I think it's perfectly in line with the comedy I've come to expect. That's actually really good. I love that. Hold on, I don't think the audio's up high enough. Let me know if that's better. Anyway, I'm gonna ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. Oh? This girl is hiding something. I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. So... Oh, I gotta... Yeah, present it. Alright. I've shown her the rock. The victim. Case 1 is just an introductory case that has an excuse in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. This case I think is really good. Case 3 is a filler case, but even take it seriously can be entertaining. Case 4 was amazing. Oh yeah, case 4 was awesome. I loved it. Now, Tournament Big Top was like... I don't think Tournament Big Top is nearly as bad as everyone said it was. I thought it was fine. Eeny meeny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then, like, where's your proof? Then where's, like, your proof? While it may have been possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Miss Eeny and Dr. Gray. Aha! Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Also, I like how Phoenix didn't react to what Pearl said at all about how, like, oh, if you do it wrong, it'll hurt you. Or something. Like, as if he's just gonna get, like, accrue psychic damage from getting this wrong. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Yeah, Miney. Or Eeny Miney Mo. Okay, yeah. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. Don't get me wrong, I fully understand why Turnabout Big Top rubs people the wrong way, but like I said, if you don't take it very seriously at its moments, yeah, I think it's fine. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister... Was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Turner Gray? But I barely know her. Gray. I definitely made that joke already. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. I said that a little uncinematically, but whatever. It's a filler case, that's what I can say about it. Yeah, third cases kind of fall into that category, oddly enough. You'd think it is kind of weird that, like, generally, like, you got the introduction case, you've got the case where Maya is accused of something, which is... I mean, generally it's not the thing after, like, the first two games, but, you know. I don't know, I find it funny, in a way. The victim. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. Figured out what to do. Oh, yeah. Nice, good to know. My sister's name is Mimi Miney. She was, like, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic? That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver.
My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Plus, after Big Tops, you get rewarded with a farewell turnabout, which more than makes up for your suffering with Big Tops. Exactly. Yeah, turnabout, or farewell my turnabout was, I'd say it's one of the better cases of the series. Maybe not the best, but like, you know, I liked it a lot.
Wiped out? Was that why she fell asleep at the wheel? The guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2 games would make the game feel too short. Exactly, that's the thing, is that it's like 4, it feels like enough for the game, but at the same time, it also feels kind of weird to have the third one usually have kind of little to do with whatever the plot was previously. Because remember, in like the first game, maybe some of the later ones also don't have like much of a continuous plot, but like the first game had at least a few things detailing back to, you know, Edgeworth's whole story, his case and all that. That's why that was kind of important there. And then the second one kind of doesn't actually know nothing about it, but like, you know, still has stuff with, I guess I shouldn't reveal it for people who haven't gotten that far yet, but like the prosecutor of this game, who isn't Edgeworth, you know, the one.
So like, are we done? I've like already told my story to like everyone.
Someone is still sleeping there even though she's out of the futon. That's some ghost shit.
Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych block works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time is pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give information, You might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. Oh my gosh, my sister was like a Gemini? Maybe that's why we accidentally killed like 14 people. Yes! Literally slay queen. If you don't have enough...
I need to stop using that voice.
If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Pearl says, know when to quit, you loser. Wait, no. I'm not trying to... Oh, is that a bear with a fish in his mouth? Huh. Alright. Meditation room? Gumshoe. Wait, can I... Let's see. Cycle lock on Gumshoe. What do you think about this? Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch. You should stop wearing that ugly old attorney's badge. Stop wearing that, pal.
That detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick?
Happy? About what? Alright, let's move into the channeling chamber. Wrong button there. No one here. Alright, in that case, Crane Village? There we are.
Mr. Nick.
What's wrong?
I've never left Karain Village.
Well, it's the first time for everything. I couldn't see people's, like, Cyclops before today, but here we are. And hey, Maya, there was a point where she wasn't even accused for murder, but now she's been accused for murder twice. Success is inevitable. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing.
You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Inu's secret now, but... I still don't have any idea of how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright, back to the detention center. Well, she's not here. June 20th, detention center, village's room, or visitor's room. You don't understand. Like, my sister went for the bag queen, and she, like, grabbed the wrong bag or something. I can snap really well when I don't need to. Whenever I do need to snap, it's like, eh. One of these days, it'll sound decent. All right. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. Oh, it isn't. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. It's still Maya's, but slightly distorted. Mia! Even without me being here, looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Yeah. She's kind of a cool character when you get down to it. That said, it's really funny when you look at Phoenix Wright 1 and you realize just how many times Phoenix, god damn it! Phoenix was about to, like, crumble to dust, and she managed to bring him back from the brink. But, you know, it's nice to have a little ace in the hole like that. And she was murdered. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. It's a weird way to say she was killed, Phoenix. Whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help. Just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I do think that using the third case as a small break from the main plot was ultimately the right choice. The State's Attorney doesn't have the luxury of non-story side content that other games have. You know, that's fair. Yeah, I can see that being a good point, yeah. Just kind of like one last little break, little fun sort of thing happening right before the big serious final case. Well, you know, as serious as Ace Attorney really gets. I told her everything about what happened. I told her everything about what had happened over the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. And I'll give you a hint as to why. You know, you could just tell me, but, you know. I realize you're trying to help make me a better lawyer, but, like, man, this is not a training op. This is, like, the thing. The big event. The apple. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? Now here's a tough question. Which do you prefer more, Ace Attorney or Danganronpa? That is a tough question, actually. Like, I feel like with how tightly written I thought Danganronpa 1 and 2 were, I gotta say, I think they were both pretty good. But I do think overall, Ace Attorney has more in the way of, like, I don't know, it's got more of, like, I don't know, they're both different, though. Like, they both have a very similar style to the point where you can compare them, but I don't know. That is a really tough question, actually. I'll have to think about that. I'll get back to that by the end of the stream, but yeah. I'm gonna need to think about that for a little bit. Though, tentatively right now, I'll say maybe Ace Attorney. And maybe it's just because I'm, like, more attached to that. I've played it longer, so it's, like, you know, more nostalgic. But, at the same time, I can't deny that Danganronpa definitely has its charm in very specific areas that Ace Attorney also kind of doesn't do stuff.
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and had been buried in the ground.
But that is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears.
Good night, Keith. Good night, Keith, Mr. L. Have a night.
Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case for tomorrow and show how she was set up.
Personally, I prefer Ace Attorney more, despite the fact that I have a massive amount of nostalgia for Danganronpa. Stories way through the process while still remaining interesting. I kind of agree with that. Yeah. Well, it's like, one thing I will say for Danganronpa, I like how, at least in the first two games, there was a constant string of stuff happening towards you, either like finding a way out of the situation you were in, or like finding clues as to what the mastermind was. Especially in the first game, there was a lot of that. The second one, I feel like also did really well with regards to making the characters all pretty likable, to the point where generally there would be like, oh, well, everyone in the trial who's on trial is either the murderer or the one who was killed, and sometimes both of them are ones that I like. So it kind of hurts that way. And then it's like, yeah, you know, it's... I don't know, I think they did a good job with that. But with Ace Attorney, I do like it how it's generally not always, at least to me, extremely obvious who the killer is. And also, in that, they also have a really fun cast of wacky characters that never really stay that long usually, but like, somehow they do enough in the time that they're there to the point where you don't really mind as much. Also, just the names. Like, I think we can all agree, the greatest localization name of all time is Dick Gumshoe as the detective. It's the best. It's the greatest of all time. Plus, Danganronpa, at least from my experience, has some pacing issues that make some of the scenes that just absolutely drags to go through. I never had the problem with Ace Attorney. I'll agree with that, yeah. I feel like sometimes Danganronpa will go a little off track occasionally. Ace Attorney's usually pretty focused on what's going on. How she was set up. Alright, yep.
How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. This banana-shaped glove? Really? Come on, show me the key and... come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold.
Should I go for the joke?
Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to...
Oh, really? Ah! I thought it was gonna be the Magatama or something.
It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. The key... this key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But... how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have...
It was Pearl!
I didn't know it at the time. This day was going to end with a turn of the surprising.
Honestly, I don't know what can really surprise Phoenix at this point, given the fact that his old mentor and friend is dead and keeps showing up in her younger sister's body through a spirit medium, who is her sister. Oh. Mia, what? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something she would hide under a lock and key even from me. From even me. What in the world is going on? Basically, always felt just right for his turn, and the scenes are mostly concise and to the point where they never drag and extend that they're annoying like Danganronpa does something. I don't need to save, I'll keep going. Actually, wait, no, I constantly say that. There we go. I think we can all agree Ace Attorney is better humor than Danganronpa. Yeah, no, I'll agree to that. Danganronpa is a little hit or miss with the jokes sometimes, I feel like, where it's like, I do like the jokes, but sometimes it's like a little too, I guess, odd or esoteric to the point where maybe I just don't get the reference it's making, but like, I don't know. I like Danganronpa overall. But yeah, I will say, leaning more towards Ace Attorney. Yeah, tangent over. That's an interesting conversation. Yeah. And relevant, considering we are definitely, I'm playing Ace Attorney. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. What? Well, let me try doing that more of a girl voice. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. I'm aware. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. Now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Hurley! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Almost feels like NIS America, the company who localized Danganronpa, translated some of the jokes and gave up halfway through. Yeah. Yeah, no, I could see that. Something that is kind of funny to think about, though, is, like, if Danganronpa had the same thing with Ace Attorney, where the names are all, like, puns or jokes based on, like, English stuff, it's kind of funny to think of what the names would be in English. Like, I don't know, I can't really think of any right now, but like... Huh. Like for... I don't know, Celeste, it could be like... Casino? For like a casino, because she's the ultimate gambler or something. Okay, never mind, I should not name things. I named myself wrong. I named myself Arrowhead, and I didn't even give it the right letters. Nope, moving on. Alright. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days starting with no breaks. For 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Hey Tengen, welcome to the stream. Hey Userio, also welcome to the stream. I don't know why you're here either, but let's hope it's a good choice. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. Wow. The fucking legs in this girl. She's like an ostrich, but small. Like a roadrunner. Like a peregrine falcon, but with legs instead of wings. Hero can be Walter White if you catch my drift. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Tingen made me come here with the reasoning, you're me boyfriend. You're me boyfriend. I don't know why that tickled me so much. I can't... Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh man. She's Lightning McQueen, yeah.
Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that?
You're my boyfriend, you fucking arse here. By the way, they let this 8-year-old girl take the bus by herself unsupervised. Oh man, they let her run there unsupervised. Well, granted, she snuck out, but that's, yeah. Also, they just let her into the courthouse, as if she's just supposed to be here. Granted, she is kind of my legal aid here, but, you know.
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Yeah. His Attorney 1 was a very solid game, I think.
It was always back and forth with them. When you're rivals for life.
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What do you mean she's your legal aid? She's 8. Oh, that is a fucking amazing joke. Thanks, man. I needed that. And she can't even spell legal. I can barely do that. Can't see. I downloaded Bone Lab VR mods today. Let me know how that goes. I've heard good things about it. Probably from you. He's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. No, it's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick.
June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. I downloaded Honkai Star Rail Tingyun Avatar mod. Oh, cool. Nice. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. It's also kind of amazing that the judge starts old and stays old throughout the entire series. He never ages. This man might be invincible. Just need to make sure the audio is good. Audio might be a little loud. I need to figure out what the audio should be. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Now he ages in reverse. Fucking Benjamin Button, he's actually 5. What's with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, why does he always seem mad at me? And I downloaded the hand gesture mod without you knowing. That's how I was flipping you off. Of course, there's a mod for that. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Wait, hold on. So, she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. No, he's gonna bend over. And Kafka and Silverwolf. Nice. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? In red? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? How did you have the Gear 5 Luffy avatar? Because I'm better than you. Gear 5 Luffy's a pretty good design. If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ouch! I'm talking. Whipping a judge, not the thing you should do. I do like Francisca, though. How come that Phoenix's squad is made up of underage girls and dead people? You know, I don't have a solid answer for you there. The one counter to that is Gumshoe and Edgeworth. Or, I guess 2 counters at that point, but it's just kind of funny when you think about it that, like... It's like, it's such a stark contrast between the rest of them, where it's like, oh, it's some random girl, or a 7-foot tall man who can't make rent because his boss keeps cutting his pay, and he sounds like a Team Fortress 2 character. But like a mix of them. Hey there, pal. How you doing, pal? Ah. She's pulling her whip out. Cut the feet. Indiana Jones 2. If you interrupt again, my VIP will do the speak. My VIP will do the speak. My VIP will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. Beg of you. Make no mistake. I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm sure 6 feet tall. I don't know, maybe it just felt that way. Wait, aren't there heights listed in their profiles? No, they are not. Gumshoe is 6 feet tall. I could believe that. Yeah, in Japan, he's like a giant. Or wait, maybe not? I actually don't know what the average height is in Japan. Or Japanifornia, for that matter. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. Death? And that is perfection. So not death, okay. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well, what is the defense's position? Your Honor, League of Legends. Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. Oh yeah, I've seen that anime. Yeah. I believe Franziska in canon doesn't actually have a German accent. That's the thing. I thought so too, but I'm also really running out of voices for that kind of thing. So unless you wanted to sound like a robot, I'm kind of running low on characters. But I like the whole German accent thing just because that's kind of like that's a fun accent to talk in, you know? It's got a very nice sort of feel to it. You know, you start explaining physics and astronomicals and numbers. And your name is Hans for some reason. But yeah, I don't think she has a German accent either. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. I could also give her a southern accent. The US the Mommy Tom GF voice. Ara, 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. Also, thanks to my next dono. Ara. I should just have like fake little stream banners come up whenever she's on stream, whenever she's on like the screen or something like that. Wonder if that would be illegal on YouTube, like to make fake banners for donos. Whatever. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. This got a lot more sexual when I started doing it like that. It's all in the delivery, I guess. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say that you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father, but scary in a good way. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Oh yeah, it's Gumshoe! Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. Hey there, pal. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Action! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If everyone would please take a look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. Considering how a video of a real-skinned human face stayed publicly available for anyone to see for 7 years on YouTube, Markiplier's channel, no less, I think you'll be fine. Hey, you know, that's fair. Yikes, though. I was unaware of that. At the time of the... Yep. What were they doing in there? Dying, I figure. Well, they were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Could it be? Floor plans added to the court record. So, how was the victim killed? Me neither. It only very recently gained traction and YouTube deleted it after 7 years. Really? I guess it just kind of goes to show that sometimes they don't catch everything, and even then it's like... For fucking Markiplier's channel, too. Like, that guy... He's not small. Like, it's one thing if that... Like, if there were some legal videos in my channel that weren't allowed to stay, but they have been to this point. But... It's another thing entirely if it's like, I would say one of the larger YouTubers probably, or at least one that's really well known, and even still they don't know. So how was the victim killed? Well, as I said, Your Honor, they heard gunshots, so obviously the victim died by, poisoning. I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Discord kitten. Gumshoe was a Discord kitten. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. In all honesty, it was from a horror game, so people would just assume it was a fake scene, and like I said, it was very recently proven to be real. Yikes. That must have been eye-opening, to say the least, for YouTube. Markiplier, the guy with the skinned face, what have you. Unless the guy with the skinned face was Markiplier, then he probably already knew by the fact that his face had no skin. Okay. Man, Gumshoe needs some testimony. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. It's been updated. They're never gonna live that down. Gumshoe is bandaged up. He's always a little bandaged up, you know? Okay, I'll end this discussion. That's fine either way. And caked up, I mean... Gumshoe is definitely caked up. Have you seen the way that man is built? Clearly very strong. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Alright, cause of death, pistol shot to the forehead. Alright. Autopsy report. Chest shot in the forehead, point blank. Alright, that tracks. Let's see. I'm just built like a Lego person. Exactly. You know he's got something down there. Ass-wise. I'm the only one who can call Cake up. Let's see, the autopsy report doesn't say it was instantaneous, though. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Finish off after stabbing. Alright, so in that case... Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. Dr. Gray, the guy who acted like Byakuya Togami. Yeah. That guy. Man-made marvel, that one. Alright. Well, look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Uwu. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Wright. What a pleasure. Nothing sounds out of place so far. You should try to learn more about the murder weapons for now. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would they have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingers are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, I suggest you aren't. I bet the Phoenix has a little bingo sheet keeps on him with all the possible crimes Maya can be arrested for. It's basically just murder. It's just a matter of like who gets killed and who gets her blamed on it. All right. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims, the defendant Maya Faze were also on the grip, sir. Interesting. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Hate crimes, battery, second-degree murder, kidnapping, bingo! Don't forget the free space. Or tax evasion. Oh, man. Would Maya evade taxes? I feel like she would do it unintentionally. Alright. I walked right into his hands there. Okay, point blank, nice. That was an okay movie. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Disc. Mr. Phoenix, right? I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Well, I probably convinced Phoenix to pay her taxes. Honestly, yeah. I can see that happening. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When when something is shot from the point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. I seem very tired. Are you feeling alright? I'm always a little tired. Maybe it's just because I keep somehow not sleeping in on Sundays like I intend to. But, like, I don't know. Generally this always happens with visual novel games where it's like it'll hit around like an hour in, and then I just kind of have to make it through that, and then I'll be fine. I'll get like a second wind, but I'm probably gonna be a little spacey to say the least for like the next, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And I'm probably gonna say some stuff that doesn't make any sense. Don't worry, doesn't make any sense to me either. But just know, some part of my brain thought it would work for something. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe I'll luck myself into a good joke. But that's not the point. It's like RNG jokes. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you're gonna get something. That gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the Faze, sir. And of course, Maya's fingerprints are all over it. All over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. Don't worry, some part of my brain always convinces me that any of my jokes are actually funny, and I always feel for it. Yeah, I agree with that. My brain does that too. Only thing is, mine is completely wrong most of the time. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the other 2 murder weapons with me today. He just walks over to the jury box and he's like, here, take a gun. Here, take some bullets. Here, take a knife. Very well, the court accepts them as evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Knife added to the court record. The date and time of death was June 19th, 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. Is it possible the gunshots were really far away and then the sound traveled? And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. Huh. This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? I don't know why stretching somehow wakes me up a little bit, but it kind of does. Maybe just moving around. Maybe that's the problem. It is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, you still wish to plead not guilty. It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. Oh, how wrong he is. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. Not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing to the murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer. Can't let that happen. Although we all know it'll also happen before the trial's over because these things are not private. Well, you never shame, man. Galicide's okay. Yeah. Your Honor. Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. And she tore his finger off with that one. He's gonna have to point with the middle one. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detectives? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Oh, I'm a very tired man, but I'll pull through because I need to, and also because I want to, because I like this game, and I also need to stop being so tired, because if I go to sleep now, I'm gonna have trouble once I gotta sleep later. Oh boy. Okay. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... but... I accidentally skipped it. Oh, well. Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. She could incriminate my evidence any day. Just collect what's enough, you're tired. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll make it through. I'll make a man out of me in this case, actually. Incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Aha! I can tell when the game's trying to smoke me. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This directly links my fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I don't have... I know there's another thing that kind of factors into, but that's not what I have yet. Maya's costume added to the court record. You know, you could just say her clothes. It's what she always wears. Calling it a costume feels almost like wrong. That's just kind of what she is, you know? Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last place of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Phoenix Wright. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Incriminating evidence. Well, we already know what it is, so it's more just, Maya's costume? Yeah. She was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? Alright, let's see. What can we find out about this thing? Okay, clothes she's wearing time. Murder, blood splatters. Root knife belonged to... Bears Maya's fingerprints. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim could put up... We find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around the murder changed drastically. They changed Dracularly. There might be vampires involved. Of the Bram Stoker variety. Okay. We're in really trouble now. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma. She thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow. And then I'll have her. Evidence that he didn't fight back. Let's see. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? Oh wait, we already did this. Oh wait, what? Wrong button. Alright, proof that they fought back. Let's present... I'm gonna say this, because how many shots fired? Fuck! Yeah, clear contradiction. Well, at least I saved. At least there's that. Without a doubt, was not fighting back. Shot at point blank, gunpowder residue around the hole. Show her your big and massive badge. I think it'd be very funny if his attorney had, like, I don't know, some kind of, whatchamacallit. Like, the key to the final case of the like, if they ever make, like, something that they're like, okay, this will be the last Ace Attorney game ever, it'd be very funny if they just made the badge the last thing you need. Just to bring everything full circle, you know? Blood on this costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. Oh, he doesn't look happy. So there was blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Oh, well, If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. Too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Let's move you on. Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma, it is perfectly correct. Grr. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Always press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she so suddenly threw out an objection like that. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a hand at first. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright. Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Looks like my time is up. So about the costumes. There's always something wrong. Show your big massive bet. Yeah, I read that already. Alright. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? Come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Thought for sure it'd be the bullet hole. But it also won't let me click on that. Unless, actually, wait, maybe. Hold on. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole there. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this thing around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of a gunpowder. Alright. Looks like I found what the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion is that you can make it that it must be made for bullets. Order! Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Alright, Maya's costume updated in the court record. Sorry about that. Guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? She's gonna whip the hell out of him. What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. I can't handle you when you're apart. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of evidence still holds. Continue within your territory. That just now is a fluke. Nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma also said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! No, Francisca, you can't fix Gumshoe! No one can fix him! Only his salary can fix him! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Ayo? He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? That Von Karma. She thinks she can decide the guilty verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow. And then I'll have her. Diagram. Okay, mana diagram. Autopsy report. Do I have anything that I can show him? That would make sense. I wonder if Francisca cuts his salary at all. Also, anyway, for now, see ya. See ya, Firewall. But yeah, what is... This was what I kind of had there. And we already talked about the bullet hole and the other thing. Maya's costume? Yeah. She was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume. Oh yeah, I already did this. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal? Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Yep. Yeah, how do you know if he was or wasn't? The victim did fight back, but... Let's see, present. I already presented the screen door. Let's see. If it's his pistol, though, it's not necessarily that... There it is. Alright. Detective Dick Gumshoe, DDG, as I like to call you. Yes, having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright. The wind seems to be shifting. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? That wasn't really a laugh, but Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that... wrong voice. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Hey, Fabry1001, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Now that you... Why, that's right. That's it. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. I played this game, but not spoil it. Oh, I've already played it too. Don't worry about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure most people in my chat have probably played this game before. But yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. The defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yes, that is true. I like the curtsy thing she does. I think it's a fun little show of character. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. How so? Action! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean, by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah, just... We're gonna spoil it. The Edgeworth killed every victim in the game. Oh yeah, totally. Absolutely. Anyway. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What transpired? During the channel, and the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. Sir. And while the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright? On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up so easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Alright, let's, Victim took out his gun, yeah. Shot because they were too close, he missed. I don't have anything to contradict that. Opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. I can't think of anything particularly wrong with any of this. Let's see. Alright. There was quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it. Yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You won't get away at all. This is the worst decision I've ever made, but it's one of the funnier ones that I'll do. Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes, and the judge is just over there being like, I have absolutely no clue of what's going on right now. With the nurse's build, she could have easily been a match for the doctor. Built like an ox, that nurse. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling techniques. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood just the other day. Afterwards, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. That's just... Sorry. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? Okay. He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something, or... Too shot because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This testimony certainly makes us look bad. Alright. Damn it! Let's go around again. Alright, I can't really find any contradictions here. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire just by pulling the trigger. I mean, yeah, pretty much anyone can fire a gun. I know that. Even me? I wonder, could I be a cowboy? Now do you understand? Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. Alright. Let's see. Actually, wait. Wouldn't Maya's fingerprints be different because the body changes as well? If it has Maya's prints on it, it wouldn't be Maya. Wait, no, wrong button. About 8 inches off the ground. He missed and hit something 8 inches off the ground? I mean, I guess I could try this, but I also don't know what else I would, you know. Nope, I messed up. God damn it. What do I want to do here? How do I want to play this? What else could I do? Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around bullet hole. But it doesn't seem like there's any gunpowder residue there. Actually, wait, maybe... Oh, there is. Right, I remember that. That came up in the trial. Damn it. Okay. 2 shots fired. Nope. Alright. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What do I got? What do I got? Wait, so do I not get, like, the special one with all the layouts and whatnot? Okay. I'm trying to think. What else would work for this? What else would... Murder during a channeling. I'm trying to think if there's anything that, like... What can I pull out here that would work? Oh, she became a prosecutor at age 13. Right, I forgot about that. Shot, but they were too close. Oh, he missed. Took the victim's gun and ended it. On the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Something still strikes me as, I don't know, off. Let's try this again. Let's see. Maybe we missed something. Da-da-da, high difference. Trying to think. Okay, so there's that, but also strength to fight back. We know he wasn't killed. Right. How do we know it was his gun? Black market. Why did he bring a gun? Exactly. Will hold a costume made by them. Or fighting when a shot fired. I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Yeah, then there's this. I don't remember. Did I do this? Okay, yeah. Maya never fired a gun before in her life. Da da da. And the curtsy. Well, that makes this look very bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. Okay. Saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Trying to think. Diagram of Fey Manor. Where would this... Okay. I'll use this eventually. Probably. But I don't remember where specifically. Doesn't tell me anything. 8 inches off the ground is a small hole. Looks like a bullet hole. There's no other hidden direction there behind my model, is there? Nope. Alright. Let's see. What else could I do? I don't remember where everyone was sitting. God damn. I'll tell you what, this is rough. So a chance to stab the guy in the chest. Alright. Lost to his strength to fight back. Took out the gun. Took the victim's gun and ended it. But then... I mean, I could try this thing here. I just can't imagine... Fuck. Down to 2. Down to 2 things. Okay. Alright. No, I got this. I got this. I got this. I'm... good. Let me think. Okay, so yeah, we know Maya can't use a gun. He missed because they were too close. Too close, he missed. What? Surely, there's no way I play this in order to win, right? That can't be it. No way. What do I use? I don't think this is it. Definitely not. Because I don't think Gumshoe was lying about anything, and I think it would have told me if he was. Let's see. One of these. One of these has the secret. The victim took out his gun and he brought it from the black market. Which is kind of like the home, what's it call it? The organic market, the farmer's market, that's it. But for weapons. Homegrown pistols, like my other cousin who isn't Cletus makes. Out of the ground. Anyway. What are we doing here? There's Maya and Gray's fingerprints. This feels like the most telling thing to me, because if her body changed, then obviously the gun and the knife with her fingerprints on it would be kind of weird. But, 8 inches off the ground, a small hole, looks like a bullet hole. I think this is the key somehow, but I don't know where it would go. Because none of the rest of this seems like it works. Damn it, stop. No, not... During the channeling, she saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Alright. Anything that contradicts that. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Wait. Missed because they were too close. Maybe this? Damn it! Alright. I feel like this is somehow the key. That's what I think. With them already fighting when a shot was fired. I am out of brain. I can't think of what it would be, and I can't just like... I already did the press thing in all of them, so it's not like one of those things where there's actually no problem and I just need to progress. Or back off or something. I'm just in this. Let's see. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank, gunpowder residue on bullet hole. Yeah, no, I don't know. Murder during a channeling. Would a surgeon miss with a gun? With his steady hands? I don't think there's anything here I can do. Huh. Oh. I don't think Lotta really helps here. She definitely doesn't. So, goddamn, what could it be? I don't want to look it up. Obviously, I know the answer. I know where this all ends up, but I don't know how we get there. Is the problem. It says 2 shots fired. He was shot at point blank. We know the other bullet went here, and we also know that it probably went here. I feel like this is gonna factor into stuff eventually. About 8 inches off the ground. Where would that go? And the folding screen was over there. So, what do we know from that? We know that... Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's just take a deep breath. The hell would it be? It's not like I could have missed evidence. And I also can't compound evidence where I can use two at the same time. Small fruit knife belongs to the phase, bears Mai's fingerprints. Well, if it belongs to them, of course it would bear her fingerprints. Doesn't have to be her. But the gun is a little more damning. Do I want to just Hail Mary this and see if it does something? I mean, I'm out of options at this point. I have no other recourse. I do not know. Then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. And if Maya could do it, Phoenix can do it, is what he's thinking. What that has to do with anything? I don't know. But somehow, it's a problem. Too close, he missed. Like, too close, he missed. What do you mean they were too close? All right. Well, guys, I either fail the case or I get it right. We'll know if the music stops. What the fuck? That was it? Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What about the bullet hole in the thing? Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Please stop saying hole. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn in this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn in this costume. It's gonna be really embarrassing if I fail something immediately after this. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get that a lot. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? Stop saying hole. With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then when they were separated that he fired. How's that? As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far away after that. Well, then. That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. Some time off, if you will. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. I'm aware. I think something doesn't make sense. There was a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yo! Exclamation point. Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. And that's where I use it. Alright. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. It's not playing it. Whatever. What is that? A folding screen? I just like to imagine Phoenix is holding the entire folding screen up for the audience to see, and not just like a picture of it. It's just holding up an enormous, like, and as you can see here, it just keeps hitting him in the head because it keeps folding back in. I would like to point to the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground. Which means... when the shot was fired, Maya... I mean the defendant... was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. What happens if you kill a ghost, honestly? Where does it go? What does it do? Can it be a ghost? Ghost coming to a theater near you. Order! Order! This changes everything! Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Testing my memory, I see. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. The judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean, oh, wait, I just realized I've got the brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. God damn it. I'm close. Of course. Whoops. Now, what's done is done. For now, we should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. Alright. Last shot. We literally only have one chance at this. Somewhere around here. God damn it, I fucked up! I fucked up! God damn it, no! I was so goddamn close! Alright. We'll continue this next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an Arrowhead, your extremely stupid VTuber android. And I hope to see you all soon. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now. Also, my new schedule for the week will be up on tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. And goodbye for now.